What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Jay Benz the Light back in with another one. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been off it for a little bit, man. I've been on my social media shit. I've been focusing on other things. Like, I remember at the beginning of the year, I told myself I was gonna upload on YouTube more frequently and whatnot. And I am. Yes, I am. But, but up until this point right now, I realize that I have not been living up to my promises, you know? So, I'm gonna start doing that, man. I'm making that commitment. But anyways, the point of me making this video is this. So I just got this download. I had these downloads because when I was driving on my way to the gym, at the gym right now in the parking lot, I'm about to go in, and I was just thinking about life, man. I was just thinking about life and this conversation that I had with myself. Like literally, it's a conversation I had with myself on the way to the gym. I'm talking to myself the whole time with music. I usually like play some music or audiobook or something on the way to the gym, but this time nah, like just straight talking to myself. But freaking, so this conversation I had with myself was inspired by a couple things. A conversation I had with my two friends earlier today, and it was about purpose, about like what we believed our purpose is to be in our lives and whatnot, right? And it had me thinking. It had me thinking like everybody. It seems maybe not everybody, but it seems that many people are concerned with what their life purpose is. Many people are concerned with what the whole point of life is, what the point of being here and whatnot is, and whatnot, all that, right? And the thing about it, man, is like I was thinking about that, and it had me thinking, like right now in this current moment, in the now, I'm thinking about what my life purpose is, my purpose for my life, like the main overarching goal that I want for my life to achieve or whatever in my whole life and whatnot. And I was just thinking about it like, yo, the fact that I'm even thinking about my purpose right now, like the fact that I'm doing the things that I do, the fact that I'm so health conscious, the fact that I'm even observing my own thoughts, the fact that like I have the ability to listen to my inner voice and whatnot. Because it's also inspired because as I was driving, I was at a red light and I saw there was this guy, right? He had some long locks and he was about to cross the street and I saw it was a red light, so obviously like he had to clear to cross the street. But I remember he was still like looking left and right, and whatnot, trying to see if like any cars would come in, whatever, trying to stay safe. Regardless of the fact that the light was red, for the cars, so he was chilling. But it just had me thinking like, damn, like we really all have that inner voice within us, man, because that man didn't have to do all that. Like we all have that choice of whether or not we want to listen to that inner voice within us that's telling us to look left and right, telling us to do the right thing, telling us what to do, telling us what not to do. We all have that choice to listen to that voice or not. You know what I'm saying? And it just had me thinking, man, like it's so interesting because up until this current moment in time, up until this current moment in time, whoever you are, and me, of course, you are a certain type of person, and based upon all the experiences, based upon all the experiences that you had within your life, each experience that you have shapes you into the person that you are today in the current moment. You know, not only the experiences, but also your perception upon those experiences, your perspective, the way that you see things, the way that you observe all this different shit, all that defines the person that you are in the current moment. You know, And like it really just got me thinking, man, like what is it like how is it that the experiences of my life all led me to this to the now, to right now in this moment. Like I'm this person that I'm very health conscious. I eat good. I eat very healthy. I freaking I work out every day. I meditate every day. I fucking shower every day, nigga. Like I take care of myself. Like I eat certain herbs and supplements to like to freaking boost the way in which my body performs and moves and whatnot. And it just had me thinking, man, like it's so interesting because I truly feel aligned I feel aligned with myself, with the way in which I act and the things that I do every day, and the things that and how I just live my life. And it's interesting to me because it's the experiences that I had in my life up until this very moment right now, which led me to become this type of person. And it's just like to me in life, as I'm going through these experiences in life, whether I was 5 years old, 10 years old, 15, 20, all these experiences that I'm having in my life, they just seem like regular experiences that I'm having, random things that are happening. It seems like nothing really special, you know. It seems like nothing really significant. But then in the long term of things, in the big picture of things, everything is significant. Literally everything is significant. Everything is significant. Like really think about it. Like you can have a conversation with them. You could be waiting in line at the store to get a pack of gum, and you could have a conversation with a man in front of you who's about to get a pack of cigarettes, who's about to buy a pack of cigarettes, and before he goes up to the cashier to buy that pack of cigarettes, you can have a conversation with that man and say, "Damn, man, like you really shouldn't be smoking, man. Like that's really unhealthy. Like I'm telling you right now, you could be living a way better life. You could be doing a lot a lot better things. You could be feeling way better if you didn't do that, right? And say that person would have listened to you, right? And to you, that moment right there is insignificant. Like you do that, and then you leave, you go about your business, you go about your life. But to that person, say if that person listened to you and quit his bad habit of smoking cigarettes, and then he quit that bad habit, and then that compounded into other things, and it made and him quitting that one bad habit made him start to quit other bad habits like fucking drinking too much or and whatnot, or sleeping late and eating unhealthy, and then he picked up good habits like going to the gym and meditating, eating healthy and whatnot, and the next thing you know, this man that you talk to randomly in the store about the unhealthy habit of smoking cigarettes. Next thing you know, you see this man on the news, and he's the fucking the next president of the United States or some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And but the thing is like that man. But the thing is like from that man's perspective, if you never had that conversation with him in that store, he never would have got to that point. So it's just like every moment is really significant. So bringing it back to my own life, bringing it back to life in general, I find it very interesting how we go about life. All these different experiences in life. We have all these different experiences, and they lead us to become the person that we are here in the current moment. And it seems so random. It seems so insignificant, but nothing is random, and nothing is insignificant. That's what I'm learning now. At the age of 23 years old, I'm a young guy. Freaking at the age of 23, like I'm learning that now. You know what I'm saying? That like nothing is insignificant, and it's just like it makes me wonder. It makes me think like, damn, like if all these situations and circumstances are not insignificant, everything has some type of meaning, then does that mean that everything is meant to that the things that happen in your life are meant to happen in a way? Does that mean that these things are meant to happen? Does that mean that there is some sort of fate that applies to everybody and everything in life? Because you could say that like our fate as people, as human beings, is to live and to die. One day you came out your mom's womb and you breathed your first breath, and then an insurmountable amount of experiences happen after that first breath that you took, and then next thing you know, you're older and you're about to die, and eventually you breathe your very last breath in this physical reality, and then you move on, right? And like it just got me thinking, man. Like it seems to a certain extent somehow that nothing is truly insignificant. You know, it seems to a certain extent that things are meant to happen in your life. It seems like everything is meant to happen. The good and the bad. The good and the bad things are meant to happen. The very bad things are meant to happen, and the very good things are meant to happen as well. Polarity, you know? And like for example, if you got in a car accident and freaking your friend died because you were drunk and you got in a drunk driving accident, and your friend in the passenger seat died or whatever, right? That's a very terrible situation, but it's a very significant situation as well. That situation right there, that could change your entire life. And that situation could turn your whole life around and make you go from a person who's mediocre to a person who's very successful later on in their life and whatnot. And it's just like many of these situations occur in our lives all the time. Many different situations like this occur all the time. And it's just like, what exactly is it? What exactly is it about life? What exactly is it about everything that happens? What exactly is it? You know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just have a feeling that I don't know, man. It's just like we come into this world. It's just like you come into this world, into this body that grows and adapts and heals itself and does all these different things, and then eventually has to decompose and dies, right? And it's just like you come into this world, you have no knowledge of how to use this body. You just fucking move. You just fucking do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no real extensive knowledge as to what this body is, what this world is. You don't have no true extensive knowledge of what these things are. You learn all these things as you go along. And it's just like damn, bro, like what exactly is it? What exactly is it? Like what exactly is it, man? I don't know. Life is fucking great. Life is fucking great, man. Like, honestly, long story short, there's life shit. Life is fucking great, man. The law of polarity works in every single way. Like, there's terrible, evil, horrible shit that happens in life every fucking day. Every fucking day. If it's not happening to you, then it's happening to somebody else. Every fucking day. Every second, there's some terrible, horrible shit going on. Literally every second of every day. That if it's not happening to you, then it's happening to somebody else. But then at the other end of that, there's some beautiful, magnificent, just fucking blissful, great, happy, just gorgeous fucking moments, gorgeous fucking things, just great things happening at the very same time, every day of every second. If it's not happening to you, then it's happening to somebody else. And it's just like, damn, bruh. I don't know, man. But those are just my thoughts. Be better than yesterday, gang. Jay Ben's a light, and I'm out here.